On behalf of the University of Illinois and the Division of General Studies, also known as DGS, we would like to welcome you to the Illinois family. In the slides that follow, you will be presented with information designed to acclimate you with the University of Illinois undergraduate experience. You will hear from several DGS advisors who will guide you along the way, providing you with a general overview of degree requirements and the additional steps you will need to accomplish in order to register for your fall 2016 courses. During today's appointment, we will accomplish three main things. This presentation will discuss academic requirements for the University of Illinois and some of the procedures for registering for classes. Once the presentation is over, your advisor will work individually with you to discuss specific class recommendations based on the colleges or majors in which you are interested. They will help you register for your first class, and then you will register for the remainder of your classes while they work with other students. They will also be available at this time to answer any questions that you might have. There are other tasks that will be completed during today's appointment as well. We will spend some time discussing how to use the UI Integrate registration system so that you can register for courses we have planned on. This presentation will also let you know what you will need to do once your summer registration appointment is over before you arrive on campus. After the video is over, your advisor will work with you individually to discuss majors you are interested in, as well as courses you should register for in order for you to explore the majors of your choosing. Finally, you will register for your fall 2016 courses.
Students come to DGS for a variety of reasons. Some students have very particular majors in mind, while others are considering a number of majors and minors. You may also be interested in a professional program such as law or medical school. Whatever your case, you can count on a DGS advisor to help you craft a schedule that allows you to explore your interests and complete graduation requirements. DGS academic advisors are well-equipped, knowledgeable, and trained to work with you to craft a course schedule that meets your needs and desires. DGS will send regular communication to you via email with important dates and deadlines, helpful workshop announcements, and general information regarding campus events. You are encouraged to meet with an advisor on a regular basis to talk about your academic progress, adjustment to campus, and major and career interests. Now we will discuss the general requirements that all students need to complete in order to earn a degree from Illinois. A bachelor's degree from Illinois requires a minimum of 120 credit hours, with some degrees requiring up to 129 credit hours. On average, a student will enroll in 14 to 16 credit hours per semester over 8 semesters to earn a degree in 4 years. Each course is typically worth 1 to 5 credit hours, so while the number of classes you take each semester will vary, a recommended course schedule will consist of, again, 14 to 16 credit hours. The 120 credit hours required for the degree will consist of general education courses, major courses, supporting coursework, minor courses, and electives. Information regarding general education courses will be discussed in the next few slides. However, let us briefly explain the other categories of courses necessary to earn a degree. Major courses usually include 30 credit hours or more in your field of study. For example, students who are pursuing a degree in political science will complete Political Science 101 and other political science coursework. Supporting coursework consists of any subject that is related to or supplementary to your major coursework. Some majors, but not all, require supporting coursework in order to complete the degree. Minor courses usually include 18 or more credit hours in a subject area. A minor is a program of study that allows you to develop some depth in a subject, but not as extensively as a major. Students may elect to complete a minor in an area of interest, but a minor is not required in order to graduate. You should work with your academic advisor to discuss your interests and options. Finally, electives are courses that do not fulfill a major, minor, supporting coursework, or general education requirement. Electives allow students to explore areas of interest to complete the 120 to 129 hours required for a degree.
Before we discuss the general education categories, we will briefly describe the rationale behind requiring students to complete general education courses. The University of Illinois believes that all students should gain knowledge from a variety of fields or subjects in order to become better citizens and future leaders. General education courses are crucial to gaining an interdisciplinary understanding that allows for the integration of coursework across a variety of subject areas. The good news for DGS students is that through taking general education requirements, students are able to explore potential majors and areas of interest while fulfilling graduation requirements at the same time. In addition, General education courses are designed to help students enhance their communication skills and improve critical thinking. These courses help students connect classroom content to real-world experiences and help students become more marketable to future employers. General education courses must be completed prior to graduation, and students typically enroll in 1 or 2 general education courses per semester during their first 2 years at Illinois. All students are required to complete coursework in several general education categories to earn a degree from Illinois. In the next few slides, we will be discussing the purpose of general education courses, as well as information regarding each of the categories. The Composition 1 course is designed to improve a student's college-level writing ability. The Advanced Composition course allows students to expand upon their writing abilities and is usually completed in a student's junior or senior year. In addition, students must complete a language requirement. This is often referred to as a language other than English, or LOTE. Finally, in an effort to help students broaden their knowledge base, students need to complete coursework in 6 general education categories. More information about those 6 categories will be discussed in the next slide. The first general education category we will discuss is composition. Your advisor will discuss your specific situation with you in greater detail during your registration advising appointment. For now, allow us to explain the basics. The Composition 1 requirement is designed to help students develop proficiency in writing at the college level. Students are required to complete Composition 1 during their first year. The specific course or courses you will complete for the Composition 1 requirement depends upon your placement results. Placement for the Composition 1 requirement is determined by one of 2 test scores. First, your ACT or SAT score, or second, for international students, your English placement test results and TOEFL score. If you received a score of 4 or 5 on the Advanced Placement or AP English Literature and Composition or AP English Language and Composition exam, you will receive credit for a course called Rhetoric 105, which satisfies the Composition 1 requirement. Credit for Rhetoric 105 can also be earned via a score of 32 or higher on the ACT, or by scoring a 6 or 7 on the following International Baccalaureate courses: English A Literature, Language and Literature, or Literature and Performance. Students who have previously completed a college writing course at another institution will need to work with their academic advisor to determine if that coursework is sufficient to satisfy the Composition 1 requirement at Illinois. In addition to the Composition 1 requirement, students are also required to complete an Advanced Composition course. Students typically complete the Advanced Composition course in their 3rd or 4th year on campus, after having successfully completed the Composition 1 requirement. Your advisor will discuss your situation when you meet with them individually.
There are 6 general education categories. These are Humanities and the Arts, Cultural Studies, Social and Behavioral Sciences, Quantitative Reasoning, and Natural and Science Technology. You will take courses in each of these categories throughout your 4 years to satisfy requirements for graduation. You will work with your advisor during your advising appointment to understand the specific general education requirements for your potential major and to select those courses appropriately. At the University of Illinois, students must demonstrate proficiency in a language other than English. Students can demonstrate proficiency in the following ways. First, through a proficiency exam. A proficiency exam allows a student to demonstrate aptitude in a specific language, such as Chinese. Proficiency exams must be taken on the Illinois campus. Your advisor will discuss with you options for completing a proficiency exam. Students may also earn credit through an appropriate score on an Advanced Placement or AP exam. Please be sure to inform your advisor during your advising appointment if you have completed an Advanced Placement exam, even if you are unsure about your score. In addition, students may have earned credit through an International Baccalaureate, or IB course. Again, it is important that you let your advisor know about any IB classes you have completed. Some students will complete their language other than English through courses completed prior to college, for example in high school. During your advising appointment, you will work with your advisor regarding your specific language requirement and options. Students who are not eligible for a proficiency exam and who have not earned credit for their language requirement through AP, IB, or high school coursework will need to complete the language requirement at Illinois in order to graduate. Again, during your advising appointment, you will work with your advisor to determine your options.
All new students at the University of Illinois are required to complete an orientation course that introduces them to the university experience. For Division of General Studies students, the orientation course is General Studies 101, or GS 101. Topics covered in GS 101 include campus resources, strategies for exploring majors and careers, study skills and time management, and more. GS 101 is a 1 credit-hour course that must be completed during your first semester at Illinois. Students who are interested in exploring programs in the College of Engineering may also choose to take Engineering 101, ENG 101, in addition to GS 101. Engineering 101 focuses specifically on exploring engineering majors and careers. During your advising appointment, be sure to inform your advisor if you are interested in exploring engineering majors. Engineering 101 is only offered during the fall semester. As you think about building your class schedule for the upcoming semester, there are several things to keep in mind. First, students must enroll in at least 12 credit hours per semester. While 12 credit hours is the minimum number of hours required for full-time enrollment, 14 to 16 credit hours is recommended. Please note, international students are required to take a minimum of 12 credit hours per semester to maintain the appropriate visa status and must enroll in at least 12 hours of face-to-face coursework. Students register for courses one semester at a time. Thus, when you select courses together with your advisor after this video, you will be selecting courses for the fall term only. You may add full semester courses through the 10th day of class. Students may drop full semester courses until the end of the 8th week of the term.
Next, we will discuss some of the more common colleges that DGS students explore. The first college we will highlight is the College of Business. There are 2 points that are most important to remember if you are interested in the College of Business. The first is that students are only able to apply to the College of Business in May of their freshman year. Additionally, students must have completed 2 economics and 2 math courses by the time they apply. Typically, students will do this by taking 1 economics and 1 math course in both of the fall and spring semesters. If you have advanced placement, international baccalaureate, or A-level credit, you may have already completed some or all of these requirements. So it is important to let your advisor know if you have an interest in any of the majors within the College of Business, so that you can be sure to register for courses that will allow you to be eligible to apply in May. Please note that transfer students are not eligible to transfer to the College of Business. Many DGS students are also interested in the College of Engineering. The College of Engineering is looking for A's and B's in math, chemistry, and physics courses. Depending on your placement scores, you may be recommended to register for courses in some or all of the following: chemistry, math, and physics. It is important to let your advisor know if you have an interest in the College of Engineering. In addition to the College of Business and the College of Engineering, there are over 100 majors offered at Illinois and the other colleges on campus. These colleges are listed on your screen. If you have an interest in any of these areas, your advisor will help you determine appropriate courses for you to take to explore these areas.
We would like to take a few minutes now to describe course schedules for new DGS freshmen. Please keep in mind that because DGS students are exploring a variety of interests, course schedules will vary student by student. On this slide, you can see 2 common scenarios. In example 1, you will see that our example student, Rebecca, is exploring the College of Business. In her first semester, Rebecca is completing her Composition 1 requirement with Rhetoric 105. She is also taking a Math and Economics course to complete requirements for the College of Business, a General Education course for her choosing, Asian American Studies 120 and GS 101. In total, Rebecca is taking 15 credit hours during her first semester at Illinois. During your registration advising appointment, you will select and register for just 1 semester of coursework. Nevertheless, let us take a look at what Rebecca's second semester of courses might look like. For the second semester, Rebecca is taking another economics course and a math course. Rebecca's schedule also includes 2 general education courses of her choosing, Food Science and Human Nutrition 101 and Psychology 100. Rebecca has also elected to take a course called Agricultural Education 260. While this course does not fulfill a general education requirement nor a major requirement, Rebecca has opted to enroll in this course for personal interest. During her second semester, Rebecca has enrolled for a total of 16 credit hours. Please note that although Rebecca enrolled for economics and math coursework specifically to meet requirements for the College of Business, most of these courses fulfill general education requirements as well. One of the many benefits of being undecided at Illinois is that you have the opportunity to explore and meet requirements for multiple majors while simultaneously staying on track for graduation. In example 2, you'll see that our example student Elizabeth is exploring a major in the College of Engineering. In her first semester, Elizabeth is taking English as a Second Language 111, ESL 111, the first 2 courses she will complete for the Composition 1 requirement. Elizabeth is also taking a math and chemistry course to complete requirements for the College of Engineering, a general education course of her choosing, Asian American Studies 120, GS 101, and due to her interest in exploring majors within the College of Engineering, Engineering 101. In total, Elizabeth is taking a total of 16 credit hours during her first semester at Illinois. Let's take a look at what Elizabeth's second semester of courses might look like. For the second semester, Elizabeth is taking English as a Second Language 112, ESL 112, to complete the Composition 1 requirement. She is also continuing in math and chemistry courses while adding a physics course, all to meet requirements for the College of Engineering. Her schedule is completed with a general education course of her choosing, History 171, for a total of 17 hours. Again, while Elizabeth has enrolled for math, chemistry, and physics in an effort to meet requirements for engineering, those courses also fulfill general education requirements and help Elizabeth stay on track for graduation no matter which major she ultimately declares. In both scenarios, course schedules were designed to ensure that each student is meeting the requirements to declare the majors in which they have an interest. You will work with your advisor to understand the specific requirements for the majors you might wish to declare and to select general education courses based on your interests and abilities.
In order to create the most appropriate schedule, please notify your advisor of all of the potential majors you would like to explore this year. It is especially important to let your advisor know if you have any interest in business, engineering, nursing, or teaching, as these areas have very specific coursework that must be completed in your first semester to stay on track. Now we would like to share some information regarding the UI Integrate registration system. One thing that frustrates many students while registering for classes is attempting to add a class and getting an error message. If you are unable to register for a class, an error message will appear. 2 resources that can help you when you receive an error message are the Common Error Messages resource listed on your screen and the class schedule found at www.courses.illinois.edu. Will help you identify why you are not able to register for that class. Many courses taught at the University of Illinois require you to register for 2 sections of a class, a lecture and a discussion. Many departments also refer to discussion sections as quiz sections. When you look at a course on the class schedule, courses.illinois.edu, you will be able to see if a course requires both a lecture and a discussion. Your lecture and discussion sections need to start with the same letter. For example, if you register for an A lecture, you need an A discussion. If you register for the B lecture, you need a B discussion, etc. The next slide will give an example. If you look at this example, the fall class schedule for Econ 102, the first section listed is the lecture. This can be identified in 2 ways. First, under the type of section, the first row is labeled as lecture. Additionally, in the section row, the code is AL1. A section code with L in the middle indicates that this section is a lecture. The second section listed is a quiz section under the type of section, and it has a Q in the middle. Additionally, in the course description, it lists that a student must register for a quiz and a lecture section. When in doubt, you should refer to the class schedule to confirm if you need to register for both a lecture and discussion section of a class. It is also important to note that not all classes require a lecture and a discussion.
Students are only able to make changes for a limited period of time during the summer. You will have until midnight, Central Daylight Time, or CDT, tomorrow. You will be able to make additional changes to your schedule again on August 19th at 12:01 a.m. Central Daylight Time. If you haven't done so already, register for the English Placement Test, EPT, if indicated in your admissions notification. Finish registering for classes if you have not done so by the end of your appointment. Review the new student program's admitted students checklist as you continue to prepare to come to campus. If your advisor is not working with you currently, please utilize this time effectively. While your advisor is working with the other students, please review the general education list and circle 5 to 7 classes from each category. This information will be used when discussing which classes you should take in the fall 2016 semester. Another option for you while you wait for your academic advisor is to watch the How to Register tutorial video to help you better understand how you will register using the UI Integrate system. This concludes the registration video. Your advisor will now bring all of the students back together to answer any questions before working with you individually on your fall 2016 schedule.